Enough Leicester and Manchester City. What about quick hits now, Don?
Let's go, Jules.
Well, PSG were busy, but Chelsea were busy as well with Romelu Lukaku. Are you as excited as me that he's coming back to the bridge?
I am. I mean, I can't imagine being an Inter fan.
Oh,
I
God,
can't imagine the scenario.
Spare thought for them.
Exactly. Losing your manager, losing Hakimi, losing Christian Eriksen, losing maybe Lautaro Martinez, losing Lukaku. It's awful. But for a Chelsea fan, I think if you're watching on and you're watching the news and the development, I mean, that's the only thing I think stopping them from winning the title this season. If they don't get Lukaku, I don't think they get anywhere near top two. They certainly don't win the league. With him, I mean, what a chance they've got.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's going to be absolutely fascinating.
That big.
Talk me through Ligue 1, sorry, Jules, at the weekend. Exciting?
Oh, man, it was so good. It was really good. I mean, PSG struggled a little bit to win at 3, but we saw a great game between Montpellier and Marseille. Marseille coming back from 2 goals down to win. We saw, even if there was a few draws, but the quality of the game was good. There's a lot of new managers who bring new ideas, a back three, but a lot of them with attacking tactics and philosophy, and which I love. So it was very promising. I thought for a first weekend when your fitness level are not at the best.
Tempo good?
Yeah, tempo good. The crowd at back, which as you would expect, makes a big difference. So no, I was really happy with the start of Ligue 1. Harry Kane is still alive. Don, you'll be glad to know. And he even turned up for training eventually. He said he did nothing wrong. Do you believe him? And what do you think is going to happen now?
I still believe he moves. Doing nothing wrong, I don't buy. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. When you go away for a holiday with the family, you'll factor in, especially now, the quarantine rules and what COVID brings, and you know when you've got to be back in the country. So I think maybe that was a little message and a little bit naughty. It's something I've never not done. Even when I've been negotiating transfers from one club to another, I've always made sure I turned up for day one of pre-season. So I think that was just a slight message, just to let Tottenham, especially Daniel Levy, know exactly the position that he stands, that he finds himself in. And I think he moves. I honestly do. I honestly think it's been dragging on for quite a while. And I think, as I say, only a matter of time. I don't mean in the next 2 or 3 days. I mean probably in the next 10 days, 2 weeks, I think that happens.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So it has to, I think, for him. I think if you want to be considered one of the greats, you've got to fill your trophy cabinet.
Yeah, definitely. And for Spurs, it'd be the right thing if the right money is on the table to open the door.
Well, talking of potential replacements, Lautaro Martinez to Tottenham.
Yeah, you're right. There's a few sources now telling us that the two clubs are discussing, and not just discussing a move that is getting really serious now. Lautaro had a great season with Lukaku as a front two, so you could imagine him and Heung-min Son playing together up front.
Son, is that light?
Son not the same profile as Lukaku, of course, but it'd be interesting to see. I think he's a very talented kid. And obviously just 1 year left on his contract. So maybe if there's a deal to be done, it's now. But I mean, that would be even worse for Inter Milan if they also lose Lautaro after losing Lukaku and Hakimi and Conte, man. It'd be crazy. But for Spurs fans, I think Bryan Gil is a very good, really good signing. Romero, the centre back, is really good signing too. I like what they're doing with. Clearly, this is the Kane money. Come on, let's not kid ourselves.
And don't blow it like they did last time with the Bale money.
Oh, exactly, man, exactly. Liverpool drew, one of your former clubs, drew with Athletic Bilbao in a friendly on Sunday. The good news, Don, is that Virgil van Dijk played, I think, 72 minutes and did really well. The bad news is Andy Robertson.
Yeah, he got a nasty ankle injury that we're waiting on the reports of the scan. That's a blow for someone that played every minute, or certainly started every game last season and has done for quite a while. Never had too much injuries. He's been Liverpool's best left back for quite a number of time, arguably the best in the world in that position. So that'll be a big blow. We'll have to see what the reports are of that scan. But Tsimikas has had a good pre-season. I've been watching a lot of Liverpool TV, and I speak to my good friend of mine, Jason McAteer, who's been obviously working for Liverpool TV, and he's been telling me all about their pre-season. And there's been 1 or 2 players that have gone under the radar. Oxlade-Chamberlain has been playing as a false 9. Harvey Elliott's been absolutely sensational. And Tsimikas at left-back's had a really good pre-season as well. So that will be a blow losing Andy Robertson, but not the end of the world. But especially the good news is that Virgil van Dijk played over 70 minutes.
Do you think he will start the season?
Van Dijk?
Yeah. Starting that game. They've got another friendly, I think, against Osasuna, maybe before the first Premier League match.
Depending on what his numbers and how his fitness looks, because they've still got Konate, they've got Matip, they've got Joe Gomez, so there's enough there. And again, I think probably Jurgen probably looks at it and think, right, where's he at? Is he fit enough to start? If he is, Norwich first day of the season, maybe he starts. Erling Haaland. He's back, isn't he?
Back.
Did you see him on social media with all his gear?
Yeah, all the gear.
I mean, he can pull that off. But he's back on the pitch.
The hair. He scored a hat-trick for the first game of the season. albeit against a third division team in the German Cup. But still, he looked sharp. They looked good. Him and Marco Reus combining really well. So we know he's going to stay. It's exciting for him, and you know, it's always good to start the season well, even if it's just a meaningless, in a way, cup game. While we're waiting for the Premier League to start, we had the Championship already done, and with maybe an unexpected leader, and certainly the three teams that went down from the Premier League, none of them winning. What's going on?
That can be a shock, Jules, when you go down. Big shock, but at the same time, it can be a reality check.
Yeah.
You know, you go down, I've been there before, when you go down and you think, right, Championship, got to get off to a good start, and you don't. I can remember doing it with Sheffield United with Howard Kendall, and we were playing away, Plymouth somewhere really down south. And we had an awful journey back to Sheffield, 5-6 hours, and the manager actually pulled over at a pub, made sure everyone had a drink on the way home, and said, look, that one's out the way. Yeah. We've got off to a bad start. That result is gone. You need to know the division that you're playing in now, because this is, in my opinion, I think it's a brilliant league to play in. For a player, the Championship is a brutal league. You've got to be fit, you've got to be strong, you've got to be mentally fit, you've got to play through the knocks. You're never fit, never 100% fit. So it is a surprise that all three lost, obviously, but sometimes it might not just be the end of the world that they have lost, because it just puts a little reality check on where they need to be. Yeah, so Sheffield United lost, but the other two drew, and Hull City are the leaders, so I'm not sure how long they stay there. Olympics, Jules, did you watch it? I was addicted. Amazing, man. I was addicted to every sport, but especially the footy. Yeah, the football was good, I thought, both men and women. I mean, big well done to Canada for winning that gold medal, and they beat the US in the semis and Sweden on penalties in the final, and I think this is such a great story for Christine Sinclair, for some of the younger players that they have as well. It's a bit of a shame for the US, but I guess you can't win every single time. And for the men, I thought that final between Brazil and Spain was fantastic. Spain were great. I love Mexico, I love Japan, and I like to see football at that kind of level in the Olympics. Don, Spurs beat Arsenal on a friendly, quite feisty friendly on Sunday, with Heung-min Son scoring the only goal. But maybe the best thing about the game was the support that Bukayo Saka got when he came on from the Spurs crowd. Amazing, wasn't it? It was so I mean, honestly, the kids went through so much turmoil this summer. And it was nice to see the Tottenham fans give him so much support. I think it's amazing. I think it tells you everything about the fans. I think, you know, sometimes when we get a little bit hostile because we love our team and all the aggression sort of comes out if you're a fan. Sometimes, or a lot of times, you see the good side in fans. Yeah. And I thought the Tottenham fans come out with it with so much credit. I agree. You know, I think it was an amazing gesture. I think for him it would have warmed his heart. It would have probably been a little bit emotional, a little bit tearful for him. Especially in a sort of London derby, even though it was a friendly, he would have felt as though, you know, that was massive, I think. Yeah. And it put Tottenham, I think, in a really good light. Yeah, great touch. I thought it was amazing. Right, Jules, talk me through the shambles. Ipswich Town putting Ed Sheeran on the bench or in their squad at number 17. What's happening there? So you know he's the club sponsor. Yes. He sponsored the kit. Yeah. But now they took this to another level where he's actually a squad member. What? Number 17. They want him on the team photo. I'm like, what? What's going on? Can he play? Is he registered? I'm not sure if he can even sing. Let alone play football. I mean, why would you do that, Ipswich Town? I like you. We like you. You're a historic club in England. This is ridiculous. Come on, please. So he's going to make the team photo. Paul Cook said he wants him on the team photo. He's got the number 17 shirt. 17, Sheeran at the back. I mean, I guess Sheeran in the front as well. Sheeran on the sleeve, Sheeran on the shorts. I mean, next time it's a stand called Ed Sheeran stand. Wow. I don't know, man. This has to stop. Football.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.